Hey, got a minute? So I was hoping maybe, if you don't mind, maybe you could help me test something? Just a little thing. I'm working on a poultice and I want to make sure it works. No, this one's completely safe, I promise. It's just a minor treatment for burns. And I don't have to actually burn you to check if it works. I can tell either way, so it won't hurt or anything, I promise. Look, I get why you're hesitating. I haven't been all that great with some of these test potions in the past. I wouldn't call you a guinea pig, more like a valiant volunteer. But you're right, you've paid a bit of a price for helping me, and I'm sorry about that. That time that you grew spores, that wasn't on purpose. And I fixed it right away, remember? You were barely fungal, it was so quick. A complete accident, but no harm done in the long run, right? I know, but I promise it'll all be worth it when I'm not an apprentice anymore. Of course. Once I get good at this, I can have that shop we talked about. And then we can go forward with our lives, successfully. Isn't that the point? Right, so for now we just have to get through this part, so I can get better. I've already come so far, haven't I? Even if it started a little rocky, I've really learned a lot. And that's partly because of you, being so supportive of me. It means a lot, you know. Of course it does. I appreciate you so much. If I could just do this without bugging you, I would, but I can't test everything on myself. Some of it doesn't work on me. You know that. Hey, it's not my fault I'm not fully human, just like it's not your fault that you are, and that you make such an amazing volunteer for my projects. So, what do you say? One teensy little poultice? I promise I'll make it worth your while. How about if you let me test this on you, I'll make you a whole batch of brownies. The really good ones that you love, with the chocolate chunks inside and the crispy edges. I won't even eat any of them. They'll be all yours. How's that? Awesome. But like I said, this isn't going to be a bad thing. Just a little test on your arm, easy peasy. Over in like 2 seconds. And then you can get back to what you're working on. Okay, come here then. Let's get you comfy next to the work table. You good? Good. Now, rest your arm right there, just like that. Okay, let me spread just a little bit of this on your skin. I know, right? It actually smells nice. Usually these things smell so gross, but I like this one. Maybe I could market it as a hand cream or something too. There we go. Let's give it a minute and see how it feels. Anything so far? Cooling is good. That's what we want. Nice and cool on burns. That's the ice bloom that I put in there. There isn't anything better for making it cold. Okay, great start. Anything else? Let me just take a look at the skin, make sure it's not too cool. Don't want you to get frostbite. Of course not, I planned for that. I cut the ice bloom with wolf root to make sure it didn't get too strong. Wolf root is great for regulating temperature, but I still want to check. Okay, so the wolf root is working. You don't have frostbite. That's good, right? Yeah, but there's a situation. The wolf root has side effects of its own, including, fur. Yeah, some nice thick gray fur. Very soft, actually. Stop, don't panic. I can undo this. Or at the very least, we can just buy you a really good razor. I'm kidding, I promise. Hang on, let me wipe this off. Okay, what to use to counter hair growth? Let's try this. A little tincture of destimulation. It should quiet the follicles down a bit. Ew, this one smells less good. Here we go, let's just dab a little on there. Okay, looks like the growth is slowing, definitely not spreading. Hey, look, the fur's falling out. Perfect. There we go, problem solved. No burns, no fur, totally normal. What do you mean? Like, completely numb? Can you feel it when I do this? How about this? I guess we destimulated the follicles and also the nerves underneath. That's not ideal. Don't worry, I have a plan. I mean, this will probably wear off on its own, but just in case, we can jumpstart the nerves again, no problem. Hey, sweetness. Don't look so nervous. I promise you'll be okay. This is nothing. I've handled so much worse. Like, wow, so much. Nothing I want to talk about. Just don't ask my master about the fish incident, okay? Now let's fix this. I'm going to use, here we go, some oil of lightning. No, I'm going to dilute it. It's not like it's going to be hitting you with actual lightning. Come on. What do you take me for? We just need a little spark to ignite those nerves. They use electricity, you know. Yeah, sort of. Close enough anyway. Here, look, I'm diluting it 1,000 to 1. Should be barely anything to it. Good, just relax, I have this handled. You're in the presence of a future expert, a master in progress. Okay, fine, whatever, just let me see your arm again. Where's the numbness? From here all the way to here? Wow. Okay, nope, that's fine, just hold still. A little drop here and here. Tingling? Tingling's probably good. Too much? Does it hurt? A lot? Hang on, I'll figure something out. Oh, hey, this should work. Let me just throw some of this on there. It's good for electrical fires. It's all good, don't worry, just hold still. There, all better, right? Doesn't hurt anymore, no tingling. Perfect. Let's take a look now. Oh, don't freak out. It's not a big deal at all. Honestly, it might be a good thing depending on how you look at it. Okay, so you know that people who survive lightning strikes sometimes get something really cool on their skin? Yes, they do. It looks like lightning, kinda, but on the skin, like a badass tattoo or scar, something like that. Anyway, you kinda have that now. Just a bit down your arm. It looks really good, actually. You'd have to pay a tattoo artist a lot to get work done like that on purpose. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But you're okay now, right? You're fine. Everything feels okay. Everything works okay. Nothing's broken or bleeding or in the wrong place, I hope. Okay, good. So, the poultice. I'd say it's a 6 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if it's for someone who got burned but also wants to grow some hair back. What do you think? I'll keep working on the formula. I want to make sure I get this one right. I need to impress my master with something good. Thank you. That's nice of you to say, even though you know as well as I do that I'm kind of the worst at this. Yes, I am. It's true. I don't know how I'm ever going to get good enough for my own shop at this rate. Maybe I should give up, try a different career. Think I could make it as a barber? Or a dentist? I seem to be decent at making people scream in pain. Aw. You adorable sweetness. You're amazingly supportive for someone who just got wolfed, numbed, and electrocuted. Mwah. Thank you. I'll keep at it. Who knows, maybe I'll stumble on something truly outstanding. Sure, I can show you some of them. Most of these aren't ready yet, but you know, works in progress. Well, this one here is for casting light without a candle, or it will be once I figure out how to make it stop combusting itself. And this one is for sleep. I don't want to test it on you just yet, darling. You might end up in a coma. I'm going to test it on plants first, I think. They can sleep, right? This one? This is probably going to get poured down the nearest drain. I was trying to make a potion that would simulate a hug. Yeah, people like hugs, and a lot of us need them, but there isn't always someone around to hug, so I wanted to make something that would feel like being held tight and warm and safe, A substitute for the lack of physical contact. Yeah, well, it's a bit too abstract a concept, I think. So far, it seemed to just create a tight squeezing, like way too tight. The kind that cuts off circulation, which isn't ideal. I was probably being too ambitious. You can't really bottle a hug. That's not realistic. That's nice of you to say, but no. I should scrap that one and try for something more mundane, like a potion that kills cockroaches. I'll just sell individual shoes and call them potions. Oh. Thank you. That was a really nice hug. You're right. You're always right. I have the best hugs right here, and maybe someday I can find a way to make that available to everyone else too. I won't give up just yet. Okay, but I won't test it on you. For you, just the real kind of hugs. I love you. I guess I should get back to work. Sorry again about the arm. Okay then, if you say so. Thanks for everything. Oh, don't worry. At the very least, I'll probably not burn the house down. But no guarantees. Hey, Sweetness. Special shout out to this audio's randomly selected Sweetness patron, Jubal Void. Thank you so much to all my patrons. You make this channel possible. If you like what you hear, be sure to hit the subscribe button below, leave a like, and check out the links in the description for my other channels and ways to get cool perks for supporting me. Thanks for listening.